clinic last week. She's recovering. She's fine.
You're certain, Olga Efimova? You have to keep her there until we arrive.
I will do what it takes.
I'm not sure how that voice fits that woman very. You're in the gulag, XT. I know, I just said that because it was Russian. It was bad Russian.
Oh, my head.
Hello, Kate Walker.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
My name is Kirk, Kate Walker.
Yeah.
Kirk of the Yukol tribe. Do you remember the Yukols?
Yeah.
Where are we? My memory's all mixed up. There was a terrible blizzard with snow and ice, and then nothing.
We are in the clinic of Dr. Zamyatin, in the town of Valsambor.
How did I end up here?
We Yukols migrate with our snow ostriches to the sacred lands. It's a long journey. A very special journey. 1 month ago, we found you dying on a riverbank there in the north. We took you in and our shaman cared for you. Afterwards, we continued our journey. And today, we are both here to finish getting better.
Please don't ask about the leg. No, we're not gonna...
Don't you have anything to say?
And you're here because of your injury?
Yes. But don't worry about me. Dr. Zamyatin asked a master craftsman from Valsambor.
Yeah, exactly.
To
Zoom
make
in
me a
on
new
your leg.
And he's going to put it on me when it's ready. It will be like a brand new leg.
Why are you tied to that bed?
That was the decision of Madame Olga, Dr. Zamyatin's assistant. She says I'm too restless, and it's the only way to make sure I get better. Apparently, it's going to take a long time to make my artificial leg. And in the meantime, my people are without a guide and are waiting for me, with the herd, so we can continue.
Why do the Yukols make the journey?
My people live in symbiosis with the great snow ostriches, Kate Walker. Their wool protects us from the cold. Their excrement feeds our crops, and their meat feeds us. They are also our mounts and beasts of burden, so we must follow them wherever they go.
And do they migrate because of the weather?
No, Kate Walker. They go to the sacred lands to reproduce.
Ooh, sacred sex
It is an
temple.
event that only occurs a few times per century. For the Yukols, it is rare to be able to boast of having participated in more than 3 migrations during one's lifetime.
The Yukols I've met didn't speak my language anywhere near as well as you. I'm very impressed.
From time to time, missionaries and merchants came through our village. I learned very quickly, Kate Walker. It's important if I am to guide my people.
Nook, nook,
I don't mean to be rude, Kirk, but aren't you a bit young for that?
The spirits do not take age into account when they choose a chief for the Yukols. And the spirits are very wise. They do not make mistakes when they choose the one who will guide our people on the sacred migration.
They don't? Are you sure? I have to ask about his leg? Oh, I guess I can go back. Do you want anything right now?
Well, Kirk, I'm delighted to have made your acquaintance. I guess I have to go tell the staff that I'm awake, I feel fine, and I have no intention of
good
hanging
luck with
around
that.
here.
Of course, Kate Walker. I'm sure someone will be in the yard.
Oh, look at this.
Maybe even Madame Olga.
10 out of 10 coding, guys. Okay. It's the door. Yeah, I think it's the food. Something was clicked all over here. Oh, it's just him.
Oh, whatever.
I already talked to him. I don't want to ask about his leg. It just seems rude. Okay, this is pointless. I am now a hamster. I now drink my hamster water bottle. What? Oh. Can I do something with this?
What's that owl doing here? Kirk's tribe's camp, I guess. This must be Valsambor, the town Kirk told me about.
Can't go that way. Can't mess with his IV, sadly.
What? Hello? Is anybody there?
I don't think anybody heard you, Kate Walker. Try using the call button that's located next to the door.
No! Didn't mean to click that.
Is your bot on or no?
Yeah. But you can't hear anything when I'm not streaming through the computer.
But other people
Nothing.
can do it,
No.
It doesn't work, Kirk.
I think I saw some of the staff using it the other day. Take a good look at the mechanism, Kate Walker. Maybe you can find a way to get it working again.
Okay.
Bolted tight.
It's locked, yeah, pretty much.
little steps on the side.
This diagram shows how to turn the call button on, but I can't do anything until I can get at the internal mechanism.
Search the room. I'm sure you'll be able to find something you can use to open it up with.
I couldn't look at anything before. Wait, here's the soup bowl.
I'm sure the tip of this knife could get this screw out of the bell. Better than nothing, anyway.
That should do the trick quite nicely. Now try to use it to see if you can repair the call button.
Don't tell me what to do.
I kind of want to get out of here, so I'm gonna just go with it.
Sure you got money sooner.
Pretty sure. What?
Now you can turn it. You have to be down.
Right. Let's see if I can repair the mechanism.
If you're not sure, maybe the diagram you saw earlier might help.
Shut up, Oscar. I like hard, whatever you call it.
Brute forcing.
Brute forcing.
Apparently you have to go look at it. Yeah, it looks simple enough.
That's strange. The wire seems to have been disconnected on purpose.
Shock and amazement.
Can't do anything.
That's strange. The wire seems to have been disconnected on purpose.
Like Xing it, nothing's happening. Oh, maybe. Hold on. Oh, okay. Stick it in the hole. Shut up. Put it back together. Okay. Nice. Fine.
Finally. Right, now I just have to find a supervisor.
Well done, Kate Walker. I'm going to have a bit of a rest now. Please try to come back and say goodbye to me before you go.
Well, at least it's a shrink, Kansas. At least it's a pretty padded cell. Am I right?
Wow.
Here, run.
I don't know where I am.
The light, the wind, the heat. I can still feel it all. I dream of it every night.
Oh boy.
Impossible.
You're not
Let's
gonna
try
use that
something
on it.
else.
No. Apparently you need to put something there, so I can't do that. That was what it did. I need something. Same quote, really?
I really tried. I tried to tell them I was a whole lot better. They just wouldn't listen.
You broke the bot. Good job.
I'd just like to point out that Stay in Silence is the exact opposite as they always show in movies. They're always throwing
Ah,
away before you need it.
you're finally awake, number 10. What can I do for you?
I can't tell you how many people I've known who were in facilities
Well, it seems
like
to me
this.
that I'm
We're
cured.
not even cured.
And now I'd like to be on my way.
We're tossed out.
Given your condition, that would seem somewhat premature and perhaps even unreasonable, number 10.
Such a load of crap.
I am not a number. My name is Kate Walker. I would appreciate it if you would call me by my name, Doctor.
There's a perfect example. That
She's a perfect
aggression
10.
boiling up within you. I'm afraid that it may be a significant traumatic after effect.
So you're refusing to let me leave?
Oh, no, of course not, miss. I have no intention of abusing any of the prerogatives of my position. Nonetheless, first you must submit to a series of tests that are designed to demonstrate that you have fully recovered.
Oh, lordy.
You understand. Please, sit down.
In that handcuff chair? That's like a...
On that?
Yes, yes, don't be afraid.
It's like a freaking electric chair. The hell?
Don't worry about these restraints. Merely a simple formality that's part of the protocol that Dr. Olga, our supervisor, has implemented.
Look at this guy. He's like Rasputin.
Right. I do believe that we can begin. Now, be so kind as to state your first and last names, age, and place of birth, please.
Rasputin, lover of the
Answer
Russian
me,
queen.
please!
My name is Kate Walker. I was born in New York, and I'll be 30 this year.
You're still 30.
Good, miss. Up until now, my device would seem to corroborate
Put a
what
lie
you say.
detector. You put...
You're using a lie detector?
It's procedure. Please stop worrying and talk to me instead of your friends and family. Are you on good terms with them?
Not really.
No, I cut off with them. I haven't had any news from my mother for weeks. And Dan, my fiancé, left me for my best friend Olivia.
You seem to be basking in this chaos and anarchy, Miss Walker. Is this inclination for disorder connected to this Hans Vorarlberg and Oscar? You spoke about them at length while you were delirious.
Oscar's my boyfriend.
I'm beginning...
Oscar was an automaton and Hans Vorarlberg was the person who made him. We became friends, and I went with them on a long journey through Europe. There you have it.
True.
To be honest, what I'm interested in, Miss Walker, is that during your travels you were in contact with the Yukon people.
I don't know. Where's my
The
boyfriend?
nomads who brought you here to Velzen. In your opinion, what should we fear from such a
turn my
primitive
mic off
tribe
while
of
I'm eating.
savages who understand neither law nor border? Refusing civilization and settlement.
I think, Doctor, that the Yukols live in harmony with nature, time, and space. They have no real reason to change the way they live.
Now that is an example of typical American idealism. Maybe you should go back to New York right away. I'm sure your brilliant ideas will be justly appreciated there.
You're a jerk.
I see. In a way, your silence is quite answer enough, Miss Walker.
You're
So
ill,
you
very
intend to
ill.
continue your journey through our country. A hazardous undertaking with neither goal nor destination. Pity for a brilliant New York attorney who seemed to have a gleaming future.
Okay, why even
That's
Steven
not
on
for
me,
you
dude?
to decide, Doctor. For the rest, I think I've demonstrated throughout this interview that I present no psychological after effects from my injuries. I would therefore like you to authorize my release now.
Of course, of course. Do calm down, Miss Walker.
I'm sorry, but I'm not used to being interrogated like this.
Some years ago, I would have interrogated you in a very different manner, Miss Walker. I grant that I may still feel some nostalgia for the good old traditional methods. You're one of
I
the
know.
very last representatives of a world
Like
that
the
is
last
fast
thing in the
disappearing,
world
Miss Walker.
you need to hear when you're
A disordered
upset is
world
calm
that
down.
no one will meet.
It's like, you calm down.
This key is much like you, unstructured and uncontrollable. If you're able to
What?
find a way to use it to leave this floor, then you shall prove that you're permanently
Yeah.
cured.
Do the puzzle. Blah blah.
I would like to get my things back before I leave.
You'll find them there. Your clothes are in these drawers.
One flew over the nut job. Yeah, okay. Seriously. Choke him with your bootlaces.
Turn around.
He's already seen you in your underwear, Glady.
Yeah, that is your underwear.
I know. That's why I'm like, what?
Covering up more now.
Whatever. Yeah, exactly. Oscars in my heart. That's Oscar's heart. Yeah, it's Oscar's heart. Excuse me.
You seem somewhat upset. Try looking at the birds in the aviary. That should calm you.
Yeah, okay, you calm yourself. Calm yourself, sweetie. Told you he was my boyfriend. Now I'm carrying his heart around with me, literally. Alright, put the key in here. Orally now.
Not like that.
Yeah. Let's see. This one goes here. Okay. How do I move now? This one goes here. This is the one I already did. Why did it go back? Heck.
What on earth's wrong, Miss Walker?
I don't understand. The key. It didn't work.
Yeah, because he's freaking.
I did warn you, you know. You can't be at all well enough yet to deserve to be released already.
No, there must be a problem with your damn key.
Our keys are somewhat old, I will admit. But they've never failed me yet when called upon to do their duty.
Well, there's a first time for everything. You can see that I managed to use the key, and that I am perfectly cured. I have the right to leave.
Impossible, Miss Walker. The rule is very clear. Only those patients who are capable of opening the door may leave this floor.
Right. Since you won't help me, I want to speak with your superior, Dr. Olga.
You can do that when she comes by to see you for her daily visit. But please don't count on me to disturb her before then.
I don't wait for my daily visit.
There's a problem with the key. That's obvious. I need to find out where it comes from.
Be reasonable, please, Miss Walker. I'm sure that with our treatment, in a few months you'll regain all of your faculties, and you'll be able to leave the clinic perfectly cured.
I'll beat him over the head with Oscar's heart. There's a window. Unfortunately, opening it and jumping out are not an option. There's nothing going on over here. What? Go over here. Is it gonna let me around this? Around the plant. Look. Oh.
Hello.
And who might you be, miss?
Yeah. Who are we speaking to?
My name is Kate. Kate Walker.
Kate. Kate Walker. That doesn't sound too local.
Yeah. So how did you get here, Kate? Kate Walker?
The Yukos brought me here.
The Yukos. They're nothing but chicken thieves. A whole bunch of scumbag morons doing nothing but infesting the streets of Valsambor.
Excuse you.
Yeah. Now they've come here to do their dirty work.
You mean Kirk, I suppose.
For 20 years we've been in this clinic. Since we got back from Baranor. Listen, this place has always actually been a quality establishment. I don't mind admitting. So we were pretty disappointed when we heard that Madame Olga is now letting in those degenerate scumbags from up north.
Come on, Anton, come on.
Here.
Madame Olga knows very well what she's doing. She must have her reasons for letting those midgets in here.
Midgets? Oh my god. Yeah, 20 years.
So have you really been here for 20 years?
Yeah. At first, we were kept for observation with some of our buddies after that damn mission to, Baranur.
Leon and me, we're almost the last ones still here now. We don't know what happened to the others. Gotta say, some of them were pretty bad. Worse than us. Some guys who got it pretty bad.
Fortunately, Madame Olga looks after us right. They look after us nicely here.
Yeah. She looks after us good. She's a real lady, if you want my opinion.
I don't really want your opinion.
Baranur? What's Baranur?
The place. It's a goddamn hellhole.
What are you talking about, Anton?
That's all I have to say about it, Kate. Kate Walker. Can't stir up the past.
I don't know what the difference between exit and back is.
Can you tell me where the exit is,
right.
please?
It's there. But you won't be able to leave until you've had a meeting with Dr. Mongo Ling in his office.
Yeah, he's the one who knows if you're cured or not.
I'll be leaving you then, gentlemen. Goodbye.
See you around, Kate. Kate Walker.
Yeah. See you
Yeah,
around.
these guys really are mentally damaged. You thought they were related to Oscar. Which I guess aren't... Yeah, exactly. That's the loser guy.
Get your bearings. I understood that you'd be staying with us for a little while yet.
You get your bearings.
So you're finally awake. Has Dr. Olga been informed?
Maybe you should inform her, so I can get the heck out of here.
Have you seen the mammoths, too? Go tell the staff, that way maybe they'll believe me. And have you seen any dragons, too?
I haven't seen any dragons, dude.
Someone should have a word with the maintenance department.
Go hold your head under the ice water in the fountain, Nikita. That'll clear up your damn headaches.
Not his time. This isn't a normal headache. It's like a pile of rusty nails rattling in my skull.
Well, that's you settled then. Did you speak to Madame Olga or Dr. Mongolin?
No. Maybe they're the ones sticking the damn nails in my head while I'm asleep. The nail through the nostril.
Alright, the rest of these people here are nuts, okay?
Want is for us to get better. We'll go see the birds in the aviary later. It helps calm
I'm
you
not.
down. It's even recommended when you have nails in your head.
Apparently I was murmuring about maths and stuff in my sleep. That's why they decided I was mentally incompetent.
And automaton, I'm sure they're yeah, right. Sentient automaton with a heart.
Kirk?
Sure.
Can you hear me? No luck. Well, I'll let him sleep for now.
I'm not entirely sure one plus two. I think I can go in other rooms. That's what suddenly think of. We'll have Mrs. Pierce lock me in the cupboard and Walt in the living room. Does that sound good? Can't go in this door.
The light, the wind, the heat. I can still feel it all. I dream of it every night.
I really tried. I tried to tell them I was a whole lot better. They just wouldn't listen.
Hey, CJ, how's it going? I couldn't go in any other doors.
What about around that corner by the go back down?
This way? Oh, the elevator?
Yeah. You go around the corner. But that, what it is.
Hey, they got automatons in here. Attack this dude?
The birds in the aviary are beautiful. My mother would have absolutely loved them. She loved birds. Always did. Up to the end.
That's told me to go in the aviary. That's a lot. Really? With what? This?
Impossible. It doesn't work. That's not right. Automaton birds?
She's clearly crazy talking about catacombs. I've never seen them before. Clearly. Well, yeah, we discovered a new area, but I can't do anything.
Be reasonable, please, Miss Walker. I'm sure that with our treatment, in a few months you'll regain all of your faculties, and you'll be able to leave the clinic perfectly cured.
That was where those two guys pointing to us. Last time there wasn't, but...
I should inspect the key before I do anything else.
Oh, inspect? How do I do that? I don't even know which key is in inventory. There it is. What?
I already know that everything works here. Let's check the key.
I'm confused.
These holes. It looks like something's been removed from the key. No doubt about it. My key's been deliberately damaged. I need to find a perfect copy if I want to be able to repair it.
Why was she outside? That's what I want to know.
Uh-huh.
What? You can't do this far enough away. Looking for a key that actually works. I
see. According to the picture, there's a pin missing. I need to find a way to fix it. But how am I going to manage it?
Have you seen the mammoths too? Go tell the staff, that way maybe they'll believe me. And have you seen any dragons too?
Someone should have a word with the maintenance department.
It burns. It still burns, even after all these years.
Yeah, dude.
Be reasonable, please, Miss Walker. I'm sure that with our treatment, in a few months you'll regain all of your faculties, and you'll be able to leave the clinic perfectly cured.
How are you, Kate Walker? Is your departure from the clinic imminent?
I'm afraid not.
You seem upset. What's wrong?
I have to use a kind of key to open a door and finally get out of this place. It's a kind of a test, you know? A test that I passed, but the key didn't work. And when I compared it with an original, I saw it had been sabotaged. I'm getting the impression they're trying to keep us here by any means, Kirk. Whether we want to stay or not.
That's a serious accusation. Are you sure?
Yep.
The proof is building up. First there's that key which doesn't work, and that bed you're trapped in, and your missing prosthesis.
It's true that I've been very weak since I began Madame Olga's treatment. But she says that it's normal. She calls it temporary secondary effects.
We really need to get out of here, Kirk.
Unfortunately, I cannot undertake the long migration of the ostriches without the mechanical leg, Kate Walker. But you, on the other hand, you can leave.
But how?
Show me the model of the key you told me about. I need to see the original. Show me the model of the key instead, please.
What? I gave him the key. The model. Oh.
I'm just waiting for the model of your key, Kate Walker. Well, didn't you think to take the model with you? I need to see the original model of this.
I took it. Jeez.
That's what I thought. With this, my tribe smith should be able to repair your key. If, of course, you find a way to get it to him.
I doubt they have a postal service here.
Go onto the balcony. Our shaman's messenger is never very far. I use it to communicate with my people. You can give it the key. It'll take it to my tribe smith.
Got it. Thank you so much, Kirk.
Now we gotta summon the owl, I guess. Hey, you Beato.
Impossible. Nothing. That's not right. No way. Not a chance. Hey there. That's it. Come on, come here.
Uh-huh. That's not helping.
This must be Valsambor, the town Kirk told me about. Kirk's tribe's camp, I guess.
Ate the bird. Oops. Do I need a mouse or something? Do I need a frozen mouse?
About that bird, Kirk. I must be doing something wrong. It won't come to me when I call it.
It's true that the old owl is a bit of a lunatic. Have you tried to get it to land on the balcony?
No, but I don't see what I can use for that.
Look around the yard, Kate Walker. You may find something that might interest the board.
Why not? I'll give it a shot. Thank you for your help, Kirk.
But I am finding anything. Unless it's triggers. Oh, the doctor. The doctor will interest the bird. These guys left. Leave anything juicy for me? Okay, I'm just gonna steal things out of his pocket. It's fine. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take this thing out of a crazy person's pocket. That seems like a good idea. Why would I throw a key at the bird? Alright, I'm gonna steal one of these, I guess.
How do you think about the mechanics so far?
Yeah. Not great.
Very great. 'Cause I know that was one of
The key thing, that's the egg. I kept flipping around when I was trying to do it.
yeah, one thing that bounced me. When I first started.
Other than that, like, it's just getting used to it because it's a... It's not a mouse. It's not what I'm pointing and click anymore. It's point and analog stick.
Analog stick. Stick and click.
I don't know why I'm doing
Now we got a bird. What are we supposed to do?
that. Put the bird, I guess it makes the owl happy. Why is this guy stalking me? Go home, Uncle Steve, you're drunk. Yeah, because I don't do that ever in real life. I don't know. I like that you walk around the screen instead of just being stuck in one spot. I won't like it. Wind it up. Not sure why an owl would want to go say hi to a parrot. I'm gonna make love to this. Oh my god. The owl is humping the mechanical bird. The owl is my best friend now. We both have robot boyfriends. Bye, bird.
The owl flew away with the key, Kirk.
That's good news, Kate Walker. Now we only need...
Uh-oh.
Kirk. What's wrong?
Dr. Olga's treatment.
Okay.
Kirk, can you hear me? Wake up!
Come, come. No need to be alarmed, Miss Walker.
Oh god, this girl looks disturbing.
Who are you? And what have you done to Kirk? You're the one who put him in this torture device.
Calm down, Miss Walker. I'm Dr. Olga Efimova. Your...
I don't care who you are. Bring Kirk round. Immediately.
Fainting is a secondary effect inherent in the treatment, Miss Walker.
Faint?
Nothing more. In medicine, despite any discomfort, protocol must be respected.
Injected him with some shit.
Oh, you mean that horrible mechanical bed where that poor boy is waiting for a prosthesis that never comes? That's protocol? And I suppose the same is true for the absurd interrogation I had to go through.
Oh shit.
You seem to have developed a
No.
singular paranoia since you came out of the coma.
That is not
When
happening,
we get the chance,
dude.
I'll look into it. But for now, I'm going to ask you to please leave. I have to administer the next stage of the treatment to your young friend.
That looks really shit.
Fine, I'm leaving. I hope all this is gonna help him.
Well then, I can't imagine why you might think the opposite, Miss Walker.
I buttered her up a little bit. Yeah, that was for being soothing. Fine, I'm leaving. How soothing.
How is he?
Your young friend is reacting to the treatment very well. Everything is fine. He's resting.
Creepy, creepy, creepy girl.
Well, goodbye, Doctor.
Can I kick her ass?
I'll come by and see you very soon, Miss Walker. Don't worry.
Yeah, well, giant needles are not happening, just so you know. I don't need no stinking giant needles in my life. What face?
Scared face.
No, what face is a scared face?
I don't know. I'm just looking for one to put.
Type what face? W-U-T. W-U-T-F-A-C-E. What is it? The capital W.
Why is it acting like I don't have any?
I don't know.
What on earth could that quack have injected him with?
Bullshit. Injected with 100% grade A certified bullshit. Why is the owl still humping the bird? Oh, it came back.
Kate Walker.
Kirk! How do you feel?
Not very well, I'm afraid.
You've been poisoned, Bish.
You can't stay like this, Kirk. I've got to find some way to get you out of that damn machine.
You'll be putting yourself in danger for nothing, Kate Walker. Even if you find a way to get me out, I'm far too weak to go back to my people. And anyway, I need my mechanical prosthesis to undertake the Great Ostrich Migration.
So what do you want me to do? I'm not gonna leave you in the hands of that crazy Olga.
The best thing, Kate Walker, is for you to go alone. And if you really want to help me, once you are outside, go to Valsambor and try to recover my prosthesis from the craftsman. If you bring it back to me, Dr. Zamiatine will put it on, and I will be able to go back to my tribe.
Can we trust Dr. Zamiatine? I'm not so sure when I see what this clinic is like.
The man has always been a friend to the Ukols. And I'm sure he'll be able to help you leave the hospital and find the craftsman in Valsambor.
Okay. I promise to come back as soon as I can with your prosthesis, Kirk.
Why don't you
Until
give him
then,
an
hang
Oscar
in there.
leg?
Thank you, Kate
Automaton
Walker.
leg is better than whatever they're
And
giving
may
him.
the spirits be with you.
May the force be with you all. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. May the force be with you all. Don't I? Okay, well, I have a fixed key now. Please don't make me do the puzzle again. Please tell me it's in the right place now. Took me an hour to break out of the psych ward. I think that's pretty good or pretty bad.
What's pretty bad?
I said, is it pretty good or pretty bad that it took me an hour to break out of the psych ward?
Oh, that's
Well, I didn't have to look anything up, so that's a good sign. But, I mean, there were some triggers, but I figured them out. Of course, it's easier when there's not as many places to go.
yeah.
Later, when the world gets bigger, it's like,
I think there's a lot to be said for that.
Alright, chapter 1 done, I guess. Respect for protocol.
I'm guessing, if you got a trophy, it's shit.
I got a trophy for getting out of the room, too, when I got out of my room. But... anything here is just a pointless blank scene. It's in Russian. What's the point of that, man? Well, the light effects are amazing. 10 out of 10. Day 1 patch did not fix that. Alright.
Ah, that's bad luck. I missed the last funicular. Do you know why Dr. Efimova locked down the clinic?
Mention of a safety measure from what I heard. Apparently 1 or 2 patients were wandering about.
But I've finished work. What can I do until the funicular is running again? I wanted to go to the tavern for lunch. Today's the day when that cute Sarah Steiner is working.
I'm afraid...
I don't care about your love life. Yeah, I know.
Trapped.
Hey, it's an animation I couldn't escape.
But it's completely crazy. They closed everything down, just like that. So now how am I supposed to get back?
You're just visiting Uncle Schmidt.
But it's completely crazy. They closed everything down, just like that.
Fine. No double click for her to walk faster in this though.
I told you how to run in one of the other tutorials, but at the time it was like inside, and it was like
Okay.
I'm sorry for the inconvenience. I'm sure the funicular will be up and running in no time.
Are you here for a visit?
Yep.
Listen, haven't we met somewhere before?
Yep.
Are you here for a visit?
No, I've never been inside the hospital.
And you haven't visited me with your boss and wrote down notes every time I cry out in my sleep. Totally not. Come over here.
Try the other side of the gate.
Let's take the left off.
Like to the right of the gate.
I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to be doing. I have literally nowhere to go. Find Dr. Zamentine. Which one is that? Is that the one that was being bitched to me?
No, that was Mangalon. We haven't met Zombie.
Well, if I could only read Russian, could find out where his office is. But darn, I can't. Oh, it says Zamentine there. It says that way.
Why not have a seat for a bit in the waiting room? It's just near the offices, right behind reception. Have you seen the ruins in the courtyard? The ramparts date to the Middle Ages, you know.
The funicular is out of service until further notice. Believe me, we are just as annoyed as you about the funicular.
Ah, hello, Miss Walker. How very delightful to see you up and about. Even if I really have to admit that I'm a bit surprised. Our dear Dr. Olga painted a far darker picture of your current state of health.
I don't want to say anything bad about someone you seem to appreciate, Dr. Zamiatine, but quite frankly, Dr. Efimova worries me.
Ah, and why is that?
She and her associate, Dr. Mangling, put me through a real interrogation. They're also keeping Kirk, the young Yukol, prisoner, attached to his bed. Not to mention the psychological grip she seems to have on everybody here.
Listen to me, Miss Walker.
Flash me, dude.
I know that waking up after a prolonged period in a coma is difficult. In such a context, anxiety attacks are very normal. But please, do not project it onto Dr. Olga. I'm not getting any younger, you know, and running this clinic is a very heavy burden. The last few years, Olga has shown she is capable of assisting me. I have every faith in her.
Hey, sir.
The subject is closed, Miss Walker.
Great.
Please tell me about that pendant you have around your neck. I must admit I noticed it as soon as you walked in.
It's my boyfriend!
It was my boyfriend.
It belonged to Oscar, a friend who passed away.
I understand, Miss Walker. I myself have borne the weight of grief for decades now. Wearing a token from someone dear to you is a natural thing.
Dr. Zamiatine, I promised Kirk I'd go to the craftsman in Valsambur and bring back his mechanical prosthesis. The poor boy has been waiting for it for ages, so I'd like to try to speed up the process. Would you tell me how to get there?
Now there's a truly noble
my
initiative,
gosh.
Miss Walker. I asked my clockmaker friend Simon Steiner to manufacture the young Yukol's mechanical prosthetic leg. He's a capable craftsman and ingenious. You'll find him in his workshop, near the Valsambur port. I imagine he must almost be finished with his work by now. He makes amazing things. You'll see.
Can you authorize my release so that I can see Dr. Steiner? Unfortunately, I've been told that the clinic is in lockdown.
You will have to ask Dr. Olga, Miss Walker.
Great.
She signed the current order to lock our establishment down. She's in charge of giving out the passes.
Well, then we're done.
We're totally screwed.
We're screwed!
This book should answer any of the questions you may have about our Yukol's friends. Farewell and bon voyage, Miss Walker.
Racism.
I get the impression that the Yukols aren't much liked around here.
Indeed. It would seem that most of the inhabitants of Valsambur are now quite hostile towards them. This wasn't the case a while back, you know. When I was young, the migration of the snow ostriches was an event widely welcomed with open arms in Valsambur.
Why the change in attitude?
Our region was actually somewhat devastated 20 years ago. Dramatic events changed the way people viewed the world. The people turned inward on themselves. They are less welcoming. And the fact that the Yukols have been stuck here, next to Lake Valsambur for several weeks, hasn't helped.
Why did the Yukols ask you to heal Kirk?
On each of their migrations, the Yukol shamans and I have exchanged medical knowledge. Their trance therapy and materia medica have provided astounding results for my patients affected by psychological afflictions. In exchange, I do what I can to take care of those injured that they can't heal using their traditional medicine. Like, that poor boy who lost his leg.
How many ostrich migrations have you seen?
This is the third one. I'm lucky to have seen so many of them. It's a rare spectacle. Believe me, the great herd of ostriches accompanied by the Yukols, doomed to blindly follow their animals wherever they happen to roam. And they don't care about countries, wars, and borders.
You seem to like the Yukols, Dr. Zamiatine.
They are a fascinating people, you know, and such astonishing medicine infused with shamanism. Without which, no doubt you would have never arrived in this clinic alive, Miss Walker.
It's really necessary for me to ask Olga's permission to leave? You're the director of this clinic, after all.
Olga is my right-hand woman. I can't keep her uninvolved in current matters, Miss Walker. She is also currently your doctor. You should really talk with her about it. She isn't as evil as you seem to believe. You'll find her in her office, most probably. You will find Dr. Olga hard at work in her office, Miss Walker.
Medical studies, alternative medicine manuals, great literature. Super collection.
I've been waiting for my appointment for hours.
I'm here to see my husband. He's been here months and months.
The American is awake. You must hurry, Colonel.
How is she doing?
Fine, apparently. She is docile for the moment. This may
Docile.
not last too much longer, I'm afraid.
And what about the tribe of nomads?
Just like the past 2 years, Lake Valsambor hasn't frozen over, so the herd can't cross the ice. They're stuck here. And also, their young guide is still in our control. If everything goes as planned, soon the Yukuls will have no choice but to go back home. Especially as I have a plan to speed things up.
Fine.
There's also the American detective, Colonel. He should be arriving soon.
Let him meet with Miss Walker if that's what he wants to do. No point alarming him just yet. But when all is said and done, we're the ones who are handling the young woman's case. No American is going to come here and tell us what to do.
What? Where did she go?
What the hell? I don't know what the black bar means.
Yeah, I can read that. It's Russian.
Hello, Miss Efimova. I'm here to see you too. Kate Walker. It really is you. What a coincidence. I've been looking for you for weeks.
Mr. Canton, I presume?
Ah, I see that my reputation precedes me. Miss Efimova must have told you I was coming.
No,
Yeah.
I just now learned of your existence, Mr. Canton. A while ago, my employer in New York informed me that he was going to stick a detective on my back.
I don't like to boast, but I'm the best detective on the East Coast. Never a problem with me. I've been asked to bring you back home safe and sound, Miss Walker. I should be in Valsambor in a few hours.
I have no need of a knight in shining armor holding my hand, Mr. Canton.
Look, Miss Walker, I'm just doing my job.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid you've made the trip for nothing.
Yes. I mean, I'm not so sure. The Justice Department is looking for you, you know.
What?
The feds are looking for me? But what's the charge? I've done nothing wrong.
Embezzlement! Apparently you took off with a contract for the sale of the Clockwork Toy Factory in Vorarlberg. And you took advantage of the seller's senility. You're even suspected of being responsible for the death of one of them, a Mr. Hans Vorarlberg, the last heir authorized to sign contracts with the company you represented. That's not negligible. You know, Miss Walker.
This is completely ridiculous. And as far as I know, you aren't authorized to represent the Justice Department in this country. You're just a detective. So you'll have to put up with it, Mr. Canton. I'm not going back to New York with you. So leave me alone!
Wait, Miss Walker. Please be reasonable.
Goodbye, Mr. Canton.
Why doesn't she want to go back?
Because she feels like there's nothing for her there.
All sorts of sedatives and tranquilizers.
Sweet, stock up. But yeah, just because there's nothing for her there doesn't mean she should stay in Syberia. I don't understand it. To do with this stupid thing. It's gonna be a black bar of death every time I look at it. I don't know what colors these should be. Alright, I think I'm gonna end the stream there for the night.
Probably a good idea.
I'm not sure exactly what I'm supposed to do there. Anyway, thanks for joining. Bye.